If you are heading on Virgin Voyages cruise line, you're going to want to make sure that you know what is included in your cruise fare. You're going to notice very quickly that they could be a little bit higher, but in order for you to be able to compare apples and apples on the price of those cruises you may be looking at, you need to know what all is included. Hey everybody, it's Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend, and I enjoy Virgin Voyages, and a lot of that is because of everything that is included in their sailing that you have essentially prepaid, if you will, in your cruise fare. The first thing that I'm going to be a huge fan of is tipping. And this is something, again, I never thought I'd talk about so much on here, but tipping is included with Virgin Voyages. And this is a huge relief to me. I don't have to decide the compensation that their employees are going to be receiving for that voyage. And I think this is a huge win. It also allows me to go, you know what? This person is really happy and really nice because they're enjoying their job. Not because they think that they're going to get more money out of it, because most people do not tip on Virgin Voyages above and beyond because we're told that it is already included. And I will tell you that me and another passenger were talking about this. We think that the staff or the crew members are truly happier on Virgin Voyages, and I have to think a lot of it has to do with they already know how much money they're going to be making. The second thing that's going to be included is these soda machines. Now, I know people pay good money on Royal Caribbean for the Coca-Cola Freestyle machines. Now, it is not a freestyle machine where you can mix and match and have, you know, all sorts of stuff going on, but it is going to give you all of your Coke products that you want. So it's going to have the Dr. Pepper, it's going to have the Sprites, the ginger ales, all that great stuff on there. Diet Coke, for those of you that are into that. It's going to have all that stuff included in your cruise fare. There's also going to be some fresh juices that are going to be included. These are not the pressed juices that you can find in the wake, or actually it's in the dock is where this is, I should say, that you can get really good pressed juices. That is an extra cost, but I highly recommend those. The third thing is all of their restaurants are specialty restaurants. The food quality on Virgin Voyages is a step up, and the way that they deliver that is in specialty restaurant form. So if you're looking at, you know, going on Virgin Voyages, just know that you're already going to have all your restaurants included, all the special. You don't have to buy an additional package. They're also going to have complimentary ice cream flavors, which are really, really good at Lick Me Till Ice Cream. See what they did there, which is really, really good ice cream. They're going to have fruit, popsicles. There's all these neat little things that they're going to give you that are above and beyond what you're going to find on a traditional cruise line. You're also going to get slow Wi-Fi. Now, this doesn't excite a lot of people. It does not excite me. But you do get their basic or introductory internet package. This will save you some money. If you're trying to go to another cruise line, you're going to pay good money for that. Here on Virgin Voyages, the basic package is automatically included. You can upgrade that for a cost of, I think I paid $10 a day to go up to the premium. It was a 5-night sailing, $50, which I was happy to do because I, as you all know, use a lot of bandwidth. And so I need the higher speeds. Did not have an issue. I was able to stream on all the different applications, Instagram, TikTok, what have you. You would probably not be able to do that on the basic package though, but it is included with the fare. You can still get probably Facebook, text messages, a few pictures here and there, but you're not going to rely on that for heavy bandwidth style usage. This is just a random one, and I probably should have mentioned it up above with the soda. Water in your room. So I know this has been a hot topic with the Crown and Anchor changes that happened at Royal Caribbean, and I'm honestly getting less water than I used to. Here on Scarlet Lady on Virgin Voyages, they have a bottle of water that they leave in your room that you can request it to be refilled as often as you want to. I would say as a pro tip, bring a Yeti cup or something you can travel with that water. By the pool, they often run out, and so you could use this water, which your stateroom attendants are always refilling. And that is something on other cruise lines you're going to have to pay for, or get the drink package where you're going to be able to get the bottles of water. And if you're drinking a lot of water, you can also go over to their fitness center. And so all of their classes are included. If you were on another cruise line, they would charge you for the yoga, for the ab class, for the spin class, whatever have you. On Virgin Voyages, they're all included in your cruise fare. They even have a bungee class. If you want to play with bungee ropes and go swinging all around their room, you can do that. Look like a heck of a lot of fun. I did not sign up for that because I missed the time on that, but next time, that is something that I'm really going to make sure that I do is the bungee course, and it's included. So why not take advantage? The last thing that I mentioned here, and I think this is a big one for a lot of folks, is the Bimini Beach Club is included. There is no extra charge for the beach club. If you were going to Coco Cay on Royal Caribbean's Island and you want to go to their beach club, you are paying good money to get that upgraded experience. Yeah, the food's going to be a little bit better, but the rest of it, it's about the same thing. So you get an expanded beach club when you go to Bimini that's automatically included in your cruise fare. You're going to get that higher end experience for no additional charge. All right, so that is a lot to be thinking about. If you're looking at Virgin Voyages and trying to compare these apples to apples, you all know that I recommend a travel agent. They're going to know all this stuff and hopefully can tell you which one of these is going to be the best value for you. It's going to depend on what you like, what you want to do, what is your cruising style like to see, are these things going to make sense? If you're truly being cost conscious, you need to know what's included on some cruise lines and what's not included on others that you still might have to pay for more when you get there so you don't get any big surprises. All right, everybody, this is Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser. Hope to see you on a weekend cruise soon. Looking at booking a Virgin Voyages cruise...